If schools go online again, a leadership blueprint is what I'm going to give. And over the last few days, there's been increasing conversation around a possible lockdown-like situation again, and the shift of schools back to online learning. Well, now most people are asking what happens to students if this is forced upon us. Well, we must remember the more important question is what will school leaders do differently this time? Because we've already been through online learning once, and honestly we know how that fared. And if we are looking at it once again, we must remember the first time was not a system, it was a reaction. Classes were moved online, schedules were copied, and we tried to recreate schools through a screen. But education is not just delivery of content, it's structure, engagement, discipline, and emotional support. And that's where the real gaps showed up. If schools are to go online in whichever country and we repeat the same model, we will face the same problems of low student engagement, screen fatigue, superficial learning, and most importantly that students in critical years will feel completely lost, especially those in grades 10, 11 and 12 where consistency and preparations matter the most, or particularly for the weaker section of students. So the question is not how do we continue classes online? The real question is how do we redesign learning for an online environment? Because online is not a weaker version of offline. It's a different system altogether. Here are a few things I believe school leaders must focus on if this shift happens again. Firstly, redesign, don't replicate. Don't try to copy your timetable and paste it online. For online, we must have shorter sessions, clear objectives, and focused learning blocks. They work far better than long passive classes online. Second, we need to prioritize outcomes and not hours. Students don't need 6 hours of screen time. They need clarity of what they are expected to learn and achieve each and every week. The shift has to be from time-based teaching to outcome-based learning. Third, we build teacher capabilities because last time many teachers were forced into digital without proper training. This time, leaders must ensure that teachers are comfortable with online tools. They understand engagement strategies. They are supported, not just monitored, not just forced to go online. And fourth, we create structured support for critical years. For students in board classes or final years, give clear study plans, weekly checkpoints, smaller doubt-solving group sessions because uncertainty affects them the most. Fifth, we must address emotional needs and well-being of children. Online learning is isolating. If schools focus only on academics, they will miss the bigger issue. Regular check-ins, mentorship, communication with students becomes even more essential in an isolating environment. What we learned from the last disruption is that schools tried to control the situation, but they struggled. Schools that adapted their approach succeeded to some extent. And if we are heading towards another shift, this is not a crisis. It's a second chance. It's a second opportunity to do something differently and learn from it. A chance to move from reaction to preparation. Because in education, uncertainty is no longer the exception. It is a new reality. It's the role of a leader not to avoid it, but to design for it. And that difference becomes effective leadership. We as leaders must learn to look forward and accept this new reality in life.